Ow, that hurt! Damn!
Put it in!
Oh, we're putting it in. Hey everybody, it is me, it's your pal Al, here with our great co-host.
Hi, it's me, Jack. How's it going?
Oh, it's good. We're back to review episode 4 of RuPaul's Drag Race All-Star Season 7!
RuPaul's Drag Race.
How are you, Jack?
I'm good. Happy whatever day that we're filming this on to you. How are you?
I'm great. Every time I do this, I always put the Naomi, put that tongue away. I am great. I'm ready to review this episode with you. It was a pretty fun episode.
It was a very interesting episode. Continued, what is it? Similar to Jan, but with Raja, the continued process of destroying her psyche or whatever the term is.
Yes. We'll get into it. Queen's come back after Jaida's win, plunges Jinkx, and now Jaida's feeling her oats.
Jaida's feeling it, and now Jinkx comes into after, they had their little time, and Jinkx is also buying into this secret of the plunger thing, which I honestly, after all this, I really hope there is some sort of secret, because that would be such an iconic gag. I know. I'm just hoping in the back of my mind, I really hope that there's going to be some sort of a gag with this.
I mean, you never know. Who knows? RuPaul loves a gag.
She loves a gag, and she loves to gag.
Ooh.
I think.
Boom. Roasted.
Girls are still worried.
I would be worried.
Monet's in her feelings, not wanting to get blocked.
Cut to the next day. Queens walk back into the workroom, and
Bing, bang,
Jaida. Oh my god! Okay,
I love that.
I was dying again. Jinkx is just bringing so much entertainment, comedy. She's got the CUNT and more. I don't even know what else more it is, but she's got the whole alphabet except for the D for design. Yeah. So after the iconic Bing Bang Bong, we have Jaida calling out. She's like, "Well, all the queens who have stars have been blocked, except Monet Exchange." And Monet's like, "Bro, what?" I love that. I love Monet's I'm getting called out right now, and you could tell the look on her face.
She was pissed. Pissed.
Because she is trying to fly under the radar at this point.
I mean, that's what
and
you gotta do.
I don't blame her. Yeah, I would be doing the same exact thing as her, so I totally understand.
You get right into the Maxi Challenge, which is a fairy tale courtroom, just like All Stars.
Yes,
6?
All Stars 4, I believe. But first, so there's two groups. So there's the big bad wolf and the pigs, and then there are the bears. Or it's like one bear and Goldilocks, and a couple other characters.
The witches.
Raja was picked last.
Yeah. I mean,
I would have picked Raja over Evie at least, but
yeah.
Okay, here we go. I'm just bashing Evie again. I'm just gonna bash Evie. Literally, it's what.
Well, I'm gonna bash Evie in the runway, so you might as well start right now.
No. I'm bashing.
But yeah, I mean, I definitely would have chosen Jinkx first. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
And the Viv. I'm surprised Viv was chose kind of in the middle.
Yeah, Jinkx and Viv I would want on my team for sure. After that, I don't care.
Yeah, we get into the challenge. Like you said, it's the Big Bad Wolf first.
And we have Judge Michelle Visage taking the stand.
Her big stacked wig and Bruno as the bunny bailiff.
The bunny bailiff. Yeah, that was interesting. So the first group is Jinkx's group. I just think of it as Jinkx's group because honestly,
Jinkx is season again.
Jinkx stole the show. So Jinkx is the first pig that comes out. And then we also have Evie, Jaida, and who is the last queen? And Monet, that's right.
Monet, Jaida, and Jinkx are the three little piggies. Evie is the big bad wolf. Ow.
Evie played a really great big bad wolf. That was entertaining. And
I was surprised.
And the judges, when she put her leg up on the stand and was scratching her and shaking her leg, that was so good. That was great physical comedy. I loved that. Yeah, it was great.
I was she didn't even look like Evie either. I'm just who is this?
The transformation was good. And I loved. Okay, I will say that Jaida and Jinkx both had amazing prosthetic noses.
I was gonna say it.
Monet walked out, and it's face crack.
Yeah, what's going on?
I have no idea. That was so rough, honestly.
Well, the other thing too is Monet came out, and Monet was acting like Monet. Which I'm come on, girl, do something.
It was Monet. It was Monet, truly. But I mean, Monet's funny though, so I thought she did a good job. I love how she walked in and slammed the briefcase on the podium. Yes. That was funny.
But you knew as soon as Jinkx walked through that door and she could not
the door
close
gag,
it.
Oh my god! I was like, this is gonna be an amazing challenge. I can tell right now. And yeah, Jinkx totally delivered like that. It was Jinkx, but it was also like she was playing a character. It was really good. At the end, I just have to say, when they walk out and RuPaul's interviewing them and Jinx's ear falls off.
Until you make it. That's right. No, what's happening?
Stress is just really getting to me.
Your ear falling
I'm sorry, you're gonna have to speak up. I can only hear you half as well.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ, I'm just so stressed. And then RuPaul starts talking. She's like, "You're gonna have to speak up. I can only hear you half as well." Oh my god, I was literally rolling. And then Monet, the funniest thing to me was Monet just started laughing, like totally broke character. I think they all did really well. I think they all did really, really well. So it's like, it's so hard to discern like who's really good versus who's really bad.
But when RuPaul came out, Monoka from Dragon Ball Super, I was like, okay, what is going on here?
This is the gag.
First group, they did great. Obviously, standouts were Jinxie.
And Evie.
Evie was good too, surprisingly. And next group was Trinity's group.
With the Viv, Raja, Shay.
Yep.
And then Trinity was like a witch, but she was literally like Michelle Visage. So like, well, she dressed like her at least with the same wig.
She's supposed to be like the wicked stepmother or something like that.
Yeah, okay. Overall, I would say the standouts in this one were definitely the Viv and Trinity for me.
Yeah.
But comparing it to the other improv challenge, I think theirs was a little bit more boring.
Gaggatondra.
Yeah, I wasn't really for it. Like, I remember I was on my phone while they were doing it.
Yeah, I wasn't like gagging. Like, I was hoping Shay was going to be really funny, but honestly, Shay kind of flopped for me.
Yeah, she was pretty tame and low energy.
And Raja too. Honestly, Raja was really good. At least she had a really good character. I think for me, in this one, there was good volleying, like going back and forth, but like, it didn't really go anywhere.
Yeah, and that could have been their planning. Like, I definitely think like Jinkx is like, okay, this is what I'm gonna say, and this is where the direction we're gonna go. Versus them, they kind of had like a base plan, but didn't have any jokes planned.
They didn't have any. Yeah, they didn't have any bits planned or anything.
Yeah, it was mainly the Viv carrying them and doing characters and switching it up and going crazy.
Yeah, the Viv. I mean, the accents. At one point, I was like, "Wait, is she playing Donald Trump?" Because she sounded like the Donald Trump character.
I know.
And I was like, "Okay, I mean, I'm living." So, but overall, yeah, I think both groups did a great job. Yeah. First group was far superior, in my opinion.
We got a special guest judge who came out of the woodwork, Mr. Jeffrey Boyer-Chapman from Canada's Drag Race Season 1. I was surprised. I was shook.
I was like, I thought they bullied him off TV.
I know! And when
I thought he was done.
When Rue was like introducing them all and they were saying like the fairy tale lines, I really wanted him to be like, "Hey trolls, I'm back." That would have been funny! Fairy tale trolls. Okay.
I know. Get it. I'm just thinking. I'm just thinking. Like, I'm trying to think. I feel like the Drag Race producers or the judges like miss opportunities like that. Like, they don't think, they're like, oh yeah, we're bringing like Jeffrey back. Like, we could really ham this up. Like, they're gonna like kiss.
Oh, yeah,
like they should have done. They should have done something like that, or they should have had him appear in the improv challenge.
Yeah. I think with Canada's Drag Race, Jeffrey had an idea of what he wanted to be on the show versus
he took it in the wrong direction.
Versus him, like now as a guest judge, was natural and he was just having fun.
Yeah, I think he was definitely a much better judge on this episode, and he actually had nice things to say. The realm of nice things to say, I think the judges have really only been saying nice things this season.
What is going on with that?
It was Shay or somebody who didn't do very great, and they literally only got like one comment, and it wasn't even from RuPaul or Michelle.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, you can tell she didn't do good because she only got one comment. The judging is interesting. I don't have an issue with only good comments, though, since it's winners, you know? It's like, we don't really need to hear bad comments. We already love them. It's not like we need to hate them.
There's some TikTok I saw of, like, this guy impersonating the judges. For your Lady Gaga, it gave me Fred Flintstone, but it doesn't matter because I loved it. It's like, okay, come on.
It's literally like that.
I mean, I was just like a little maybe, because the girls could still push themselves. No one's ever going to be like the best they can be right then and there. But I mean, whatever. Anyways.
Category on the runway is spikes.
Spikes.
Ooh, spikes. Ooh, sharp.
First down the runway is Miss Jaida Essence Hall. What do you think about this look?
Girl, Jaida, I just love her.
Yeah.
She's so entertaining and fashionable. I mean, I love this look. The spikes were really cool, like the placement. And I like the little touch of red in the jacket.
Yeah, I like from the waist up. I thought that makeup was great. The only problem is that when she turned around, there was like all those blind spots she missed.
Yeah, but the makeup was cool.
In the front, yeah.
The makeup was fun.
Either way, it was a great runway. Spikes, check. She did great.
Yep.
So right after Miss Jaida Essence Hall was Jinkx Monsoon coming down in this Hunchback of Porcupine Notre Dame look.
That's cute. It's Jinkx. It's not a bad look. I like the look. I think she could have done so much more, but it's still very true to her, so I can give her that. But yeah, I think she could have been a little more creative with it. If I think spikes, I think like the spikes at the bottom of the pit when you fall and when you die in Mortal Kombat.
Yes.
Like that's the kind of spikes I'm thinking, right?
That would have been a cool runway. You just turn around and just see spikes with the skeleton on the back of them. That would have been sickening.
Oh, that'd be cool. Yeah, I know, right?
Yeah, I mean, it was a pretty classic Jinkx silhouette, ball gown dress, and literal spikes on it. But
yeah,
I mean, it was okay.
Yeah,
it was mid.
She did a good job.
Yeah.
It was mid. Yeah.
After Miss Jinkx Monsoon was Shea Coulee in this alien fairy purple little trumpet skirt that she can only wobble in like 2 inches at a time.
Yeah, this is cool. I love the hair and the makeup on this. It's giving me very futuristic vibes. It's like very like fairy pixie type. The dress itself is gorgeous. I do have one other thing I'd like to say about this dress is those spikes on the train. I don't know if they were. One, they're not really spikes, and two, I don't know if they were intentionally meant to be like flopping over and like not being directly pointed up, but they did not.
After Shea Coulee is the Viv coming out in this
model
Templar spiky Hellraiser costume.
Model. I love the color of the bodysuit. This like baby blue and then like the gold like bronzy spikes everywhere, and this face kini and the cross. She didn't really need the whip. I don't think. But this is so stunning.
I agree. Everything about it looks great. I kind of wish that the whip was like a long ass ponytail, like attached to her. That would have been pretty fierce, and maybe they would have gone together better. But I mean, still, it's an amazing look. Like, you can't fault it. After the Viv was Evie Oddly. In this piece of fabric and stilts, I guess.
I like the concept. It's really cool here. And I like the bits of like the black material. But yeah, this like full length bodysuit. It's just a body. It's just a cat suit. Like I think it's ugly.
It's a gnar for me, dog. It's a gnar for me. Like,
it's a gnar.
Makeup looks good. Everything else not good.
Matched, but yeah, it seems incomplete.
It just seems so. It's like below basic. It's like almost plain.
Like do like big shoulder pads and like have some more blacks like material around your legs and your knees, or like.
Have you seen Drag Race Espania?
No, I have not.
Okay, I'm gonna show you a look right now. So Onyx did this on like the 3rd episode, and it was crazy. Like when she walked out, I was like, "This is like a worse version than what Onyx did."
Wow, yeah, that's incredible.
Futuristic,
oh my god.
And it was so good. Onyx did great, but this look by Evie was just so basic.
The judges praised her for the look. I'm like, what is this praise? That doesn't make sense. They were trying to frame her, I think, to give her a win.
Next after Miss Evie Oddly was Monet Exchange. What did you think about this look?
I love this. It's very punk rock. It's very like biker, like kind of goth, because it's like the black mohawk and like the face mask. And then the two different suits like literally chained together. It's cool. It's like, oh, you know what? It's like very like apocalyptic looking. I think it's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, I like the look. I like the dress.
You know what? The other miss for me on this look is the shoe. I hate the shoe on this. I don't think the shoe looks good.
Maybe
and I wish she had a better one.
Like a combat boot or something. That would have been a little bit more punk.
A boot would have been sick, or like a really, or a pump. It's good.
Good.
But yeah, the shoe throws it off. But overall, the look is great. I love the spikes on it.
Next, after Miss Monet exchange, we have Trinity the Tuck.
This is very conceptual. Trinity loves to do a conceptual look like this. I feel, and it's not really giving like spikes. It's just giving one spike through the heart. So like I get it.
It's giving Vampire Mama, but I don't understand what that black stuff in the back was.
The thing is around her. Yeah, I don't know. It's definitely adding a lot of drama because the outfit itself is really nice. I really like this like corset she's got on.
I said I understand why the black thing was back there and why it was so like plain, like drag it up. The outfit she had was great. Her makeup was great. I agree.
I love the train. The train is cool, but it's like the prompt was spikes, not spike.
Not a singular spike. I love the stained glass train to make it look like a stained glass window.
The train is really cool.
After Trinity the Tuck, we had Miss Raja.
I love Raja. Like it's like she keeps bringing these amazing looks every week. Like I have not been let down by a single thing she has worn or done on this season so far. So I'm blown away. I love the colors of this look and the spikes. And I love this like chastity belt she has on, pelvic guard, whatever you want to call it. It's stunning. And the makeup, of course, is beat.
Yeah.
As always.
Sure, face looks great. I mean, I like the outfit, except I didn't like the that little tiny gown she was wearing. It kind of ruined her shape. And then
a little bit, yeah.
So it's like, girl, you're covering your silhouette up. Why not cinch in the back a little bit?
It is getting lost a little bit. I agree. It's kind of like tapering out too much.
But I mean, I do like it. Otherwise, like, and could I wear that? Never. So we have our top 2 of the week, which is who is it?
Jinkx
and the Vivian.
I think the Vivian secured her spot with her look. Mm-hmm. Song, wasn't it like a Whitney Houston song?
So they did this lip sync, and I was thinking the whole time while they were singing or doing this lip sync, there's no way Jinkx is gonna win a lip sync Lollapalooza.
Girl, I know, right?
I'm just like, Jinkx could be at the very top, but she's gonna lose her first lip sync. Like, come on, girl.
But they're gonna rig it, you know.
The Vivian does win the lip sync against Jinkx. She wins $10,000. She finally wins money from Drag Race.
Vivian turned that lip sync out, though, right?
She did so good.
I was like, I didn't know Vivian could lip sync like that. Was she ever in the bottom on UK season 1?
She was once, I think.
I'm glad she's got some money now. It's going to be taxed by the Americans, but whatever.
Who cares? It's more than she won on her season.
Yeah.
So, the Vivian has the power to now block a fellow queen.
If you were the Vivian in this moment, who would you block?
If I couldn't block Jinkx, I would think of what's coming up, and I would probably... I hate to say I'd say Trinity or Shay.
I'm thinking a comedy challenge is coming now, because... we had a song, and then we had Snatch Game, and then Design, and then we just had acting improv. So what's next? Really, there's like a roast or a comedy challenge.
Like the creative ones, like make your own product, make your own VIP
room, the marketing one, yeah.
Marketing one.
Well, if it was a marketing one, I would be very afraid of Trinity, Shay or Jinkx, yeah.
Yeah.
Jaida, honestly.
Yeah. Jaida knows what she wants. And
she ends up blocking
Monet! Monet is pressed! She is so mad. Well, she fakes her out. She thinks she's going to give it to Shay, and then, oh no, it's for you, baby girl. Here you go.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, we kind of saw it coming. They announced, Jaida announced it loud and clear at the beginning of the episode. It's time to block Monet.
Sorry, Monet, you got plunged, girl.
Oh, plunge, get that. get that stuff out of the toilet and get your face in the gutter. I don't know.
We're keeping that in.
No, delete it. Editor, I'm gonna call the editor on you and
call him. I'm HR as well.
Oh yeah, okay, all right. Well, you're gonna be hearing from my lawyer.
Well, everyone, that was the episode. Short and sweet.
Yep.
I'm excited for next week, which is supposed to be the roast, apparently, or a roast.
They say it's like a graduation commencement ceremony, and you have to but I think it's a roast basically. So this season has been so great so far, so really looking forward to what's coming up next.
Yes, I'm excited. Till next time, it is your pal Al here.
And Jack. Thanks everybody.
And we'll see everyone later.
Bye.
Peace.